Hello, 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 everybody. Turn the radio down. Sorry, guys. And how are y'all this afternoon? Sorry, I'm driving, so I'm just kind of keeping my phone right there, and it can record while I'm driving. I'm not touching it. But got my nails repainted again, guys. I went back to pink. You can't see because of the sun, but I actually had to cut them down even shorter because they were still ripping and tearing, but that's to be expected after 30 years of wearing acrylic nails. Anyways, so I am on the way home. Let's see, this is Tuesday. I'm on the way home from my every 8-week MRI. Yay, good times. I had that done this afternoon, and then tomorrow is my 47th birthday. And then Thursday, I go back to my neuro-oncologist office for the results of today's scan. And while I was actually in the MRI place, my neuro-oncologist nurse actually called me to let me know that, sorry, it's still loud, that my labs from yesterday were good. And so I let her know that I was just checking into my MRI, and I would see her on Thursday for the results. So, I'm a little nervous, y'all. I guess just because when they did the scan 2 months ago on the 21st of March, we expected them just to come back and say it's stable, which is great, and they actually came back and said it was shrinking, which is a miracle. Even they couldn't believe that it was shrinking. And so I guess that first, being that first scan was so good, well, the first scan from my neuro-oncologist anyway, was so good that now I'm just nervous. It's like I don't want anything bad after having such great news last time. But my gut feeling is, I just have a feeling that they're going to say it's stable, it's the same that it was 2 months ago, 8 weeks ago, whatever. And I am great with that. I am absolutely great with that. Because that's wonderful. That means that the tumor's not growing. It means that it's hadn't shrank anymore in the last 8 weeks, if that's the case. But it's better than not growing. So that is always a positive and a plus in our book. But I'm just still scared, y'all. That's all. I'm just still scared a little bit. Oh, and I'm passing the Proton Center, Texas Center for Proton Therapy, where I did my 33 treatments of radiation. I literally have to pass by it every day, y'all. Every day. So there's people that drive hundreds and hundreds of miles, and some people that even fly in from other states to go to the Texas Center for Proton Therapy, because there's only like 24 or 28 in the country. And I am so lucky that we live less than 3 miles from that. So when I was doing my 33 radiation treatments, we could just drive from the house and back in 5 minutes. And I'd be in there talking to people that were like, oh, we flew in last night, or yeah, we, drove 6 hours. We left at 2 o'clock this morning. I mean, it's just, and they would say, well, how far did you come? And I was like, 3 miles. I mean, I felt horrible. But they since, they were working on it when I was doing my radiation. They built a beautiful, hotel basically, but it's not. But it's just for people that are going in to have to come in from far distances so that they can stay instead of driving or flying. It's basically like a hotel for them. It's got full, kitchenettes, fully furnished. So, and it's literally right next door. And they finished that maybe a couple months after I was done with my radiation. And so now every time we pass it, we can see people staying there. But it's really neat, and very nice and convenient for people that were having to come in for, all the scans. And not scans, but having to come in real far for the treatment. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys kind of know what's going on. Like I said, I did my MRI today, and then I'll get the results on Thursday, because my neuro-oncologist won't do appointments, scans, anything on your birthday. So instead, I get to go for an MRI the day before my birthday and the results the day after. Now I'm going to start crying. Damn it. So tomorrow's not only my birthday, but it's the 1-year anniversary since my diagnosis, because as most of y'all know, I was diagnosed last year on my 46th birthday. And I don't really know how to handle it, y'all. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel or not feel, think, not think, celebrate, not celebrate. It's like, I don't know, and it's just so crappy that it falls on the on my birthday. And I'll never forget when I was in the hospital last year, and one of the neurosurgeons came in to talk to me, and he came in and he said, well, he said, I just need you to know, he said, this is definitely cancer, and it's definitely terminal. And so I looked him in the face, and it was just him and I at the time in my hospital room. And I looked him right in his face, and I said, this absolutely is a cancerous tumor. And he said, yes. And I said, so I absolutely have brain cancer. And he said, yes. And I said, I absolutely have spine cancer. And he said, yes. And I just looked at him and I said, so did you know today was my birthday? And he said, yes. That was it. But we had been fighting for a diagnosis for 6 months or a little more. You know, they thought at first it was MS. They thought it was lupus. They basically had to rule out all these other things because my tumor can't be biopsied or touched or anything. And so, understandably. And so it's like, even though it was my birthday, we were still happy. And at the time, it was a good birthday present because we had been fighting for 6 months to find out what was wrong with me. And then a couple months before that, when they found the tumor, we had been fighting for the last 3 months to find out, is this cancerous? Is it not cancer? What is this? And so even though it came on my birthday, it was kind of nice at the time because we finally got an answer. We finally got a diagnosis, and you can't fight what you don't know. Anyways, and so, but it's like now that, you know, it's a year later, I just don't know how to handle it. That's all. I celebrate every day that I wake up because God blesses me with another day. But I'm just not sure, like I said, what I'm supposed to do on this day. So, I mean, yeah, I'm happy it's my birthday, and yeah, I'm glad it's been a year since my diagnosis, and I'm still here, but I still just don't know what to feel. So, but anyways, aside from that, it's been a really good day. I feel pretty good. Gonna try to go do some things help my husband do some things tonight after work. And then, like I said, tomorrow's my birthday. And then Thursday, we go back to my neuro-oncologist for the results. And then Friday, I've got to pack because we've got to leave super early Saturday morning. And we have to be in Austin by 11 to be at my youngest daughter, Madison's house. And because she is graduating from grad school Saturday afternoon, which I know I've told y'all before, but she's graduating with her master's in social work from UT Austin. So we're going to go spend the night Saturday night in Austin, me and my husband and my mom and my oldest daughter, and just so that we don't all bombard her house and crowd her out too much, we all got hotel rooms. That way, you know, she can have the house to herself and, you know, get ready and everything like that, and not have to worry about moving around all of us and working around all of us. So, but and in the event I get sick or start not feeling good, I can just go back to a quiet hotel room and lay down instead of, you know, having to be sick at her house or whatever, even though I know she doesn't care. But anyway, so I'm almost home from the MRI. I've been crying enough. I've been rattling enough. Just wanted to jump on and say hi and happy Tuesday, and I love you guys. And yeah, I will definitely be back on probably for my birthday tomorrow, and I will definitely let you know what the results of the MRI are on Thursday. And I love you guys as always, and I hope you'll have a beautiful and blessed Tuesday. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.